through the highlight reels with you this afternoon. My name is Kerry. Behind me on the camera we got my main man Cam, and yeah, looking forward to going through the highlight reels of the last 24 hours. Welcome to OnSafari. Okay, so this afternoon we're going to be going through the reels of the last 24 hours. So basically yesterday afternoon's sunset safari, this morning's sunrise safari, leading us into this afternoon's sunset safari. So I'm going to be clicking through the reels here. Let's hope I don't break this computer. The other day it was having a little bit of a glitch. I just looked at it. So yeah, we'll click through the reels, and then we're going to also link across to Cedric and see what his plans are for the afternoon. Okay, I'm going to take us into the first reel. Let's see what tiny little creature Cedric has found for us.
Well, as you can see, we've got a little grasshopper, but this is like now in the nymph stage. So when I'm saying nymph, in other words, it's not an adult yet. It's still growing to become an adult. And now you can see, I'll just go slowly, don't hop. Now with the little nymphs, they don't have the wings, and they are also not as big as the adults. When you've got the adults, you'll find it'll have the wings at the back. So when they jump, they can also fly. But these little ones now, they can't fly at the moment. All they can do is just jump with those very strong back legs, as you can see, or those hind legs. I'm not too sure exactly what grasshopper species this is. Very difficult to tell with the nymphs like this when they're still so small. But what a nice little thing that just landed on top of Rusty's bonnet. So when you touch it, it's showing that red, showing it's dangerous. You can see the little orange, eh? You can see the orange at the back here. Well, he's gone.
Okay, I'm going to be pausing. There we go. Very cute little grasshopper that Cedric found yesterday. It's quite cute to find a little nymph grasshopper that hasn't quite developed its wings yet. It's still bouncing around. Found it quite interesting with the coloration of that grasshopper, that bright red color, to tell that it's a poisonous species. So when I think of grasshoppers, Cedric actually mentioned, Cameron actually mentioned to me yesterday about the elegant grasshopper. And I know that there's a species of grasshopper that mimics this species, so it's called Batesian mimicry, when a non-toxic or non-venomous poisonous species mimics a poisonous species. So that's the elegant grasshopper, a very nasty little creature if you eat him. And then I've got another picture here of the coral snake and the king snake. So this is very interesting example of, again, a non-poisonous species, so a coral snake on the right hand side that mimics a poisonous species, the scarlet king snake. Of course we don't get these species here in Africa, but I thought it was just quite a good example of two snake species, one that's poisonous, one that's non-poisonous, that mimics another. So that's quite interesting there. Yeah, so little grasshoppers, there's lots happening at the moment. Cameron and I have been seeing a lot of butterflies all over the place. Definitely heading into the butterfly season.
Welcome to Destination Safari Wild Earth travel show that showcases luxury safari destinations. We explore the intimate thatched safari lodge located here in a valley lined by indigenous vegetation in the northern section of Amakhala Game Reserve.
So Lily has asked me if we may take out our little lion toy with us this afternoon. We're still trying to get a idea on our name for our little lion. So let's see. Let's go into our next clip and see what we... Okay, I'm just going to wait a few seconds and then we'll go into the clip. But yeah, our little lucky lion, I'm hoping he's going to bring us lots of lion luck during our safari this afternoon. We did take him out the other afternoon for the kids' drive. And then we'll see how lucky this little lion can give us this afternoon. I'll be definitely keen for some lions. We haven't seen lions for a while. It's been quiet. There's been one male that's been roaming around. We've been seeing his tracks maybe 2 or 3 days in a row in the eastern side of Djuma, but yeah, no lions recently. I thought I heard some lions. Did anyone hear lions calling this morning? Okay, well, I'm going to be here in the tent with my little lion. Let's go over to Cedric and see what his plans are for the afternoon.
Thank you, Kerry. And yes, nothing better than sitting here at the dam and just overlooking this beautiful, beautiful area. We've just even had an elephant coming down to splash around here. How stunning is this? Wow, wow, a young male elephant that's decided to come down here. But anyway, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Cedric, and behind the camera with me here, we've got a panda here on Rusty. So, well, it's all about discussing what is our plans for this afternoon. Well, clearly you can see what my first plan is to sit here at the dam at Gauri Dam, just watching over the dam itself, looking what's going to come down to drink. We've already got a young male elephant, and I think I'm looking forward to this afternoon's safari. If it's starting like this, can't wait to see what's coming ahead. So my plan for this afternoon, well, first of all, I've got a flask of rooibos tea, not a normal 5 roses, but rooibos, and I'm thinking that's going to be a good cup of tea this afternoon on my drive. And of course my plans are to go and try and follow up on Tlalamba and Nsumi to see if we can get those 2 leopardesses somewhere maybe towards Treehouse Dam, an area that we also left Tlalamba. So I'm going to try and take a look around that side. I think that is going to be a fantastic, fantastic way to start our safari. But as I say, I think I might start here first because we're getting things like elephants coming down, and it's quite humid this afternoon. I cannot wait to be out here on safari.
Good luck, Cedric, with your plans for this afternoon. He's definitely the Leopard King, Cedric. So anyways, we're going to go into our next clip and see what is waiting for us on our next highlight. Good. It definitely is shaping up to be one amazing cat a day. See, she's feeling the heat too. Oh, she's in a perfect spot there, Cam. Check out her face. She's literally, you can see, she obviously knows this tree very well and where's the perfect spot because her face is perfectly nuzzled into the crevice of that branch, and she is very relaxed. She is definitely dangling her legs there. See how you can actually see with her breathing? So you can see her breathing is obviously quite elevated. It's quite warm, and wherever she came from, obviously she had to exert herself a bit to get up in this tree. So her breathing's definitely quite fast. And look at that tail of hers there. This is such a special sighting. I'm not sure if I could ever get used to all these amazing sightings all the time. I'm not really quite used to all these special predatory sightings of big cats, lions and wild dogs. Here we go, Tlalamba, Tlalamba. Okay, folks, so if you missed, I know we had a canine girl. Thank you for joining us again today. I know you missed the highlight clips the other day, but if anyone missed our safaris over the last day, so basically what happened is yesterday morning, Cedric managed to catch Tlalamba on a kill. So she killed a little steenbok, and Cedric managed to spend most of the pretty much the whole morning with Lalamba up in this marula tree, and she didn't really move much. She came down from the tree maybe to get a bit of shade in the rest of the day, and then Cameron and I went out and we went searching to see if we can find her, and eventually we managed to find her. But what was quite funny is we had done circles and looked for tracks, and then Cedric decided to come back to help us, and of course Lalamba just pitched out of nowhere. So I thought that was quite funny. That definitely gave Cedric the Leopard King name for me. So I definitely think he's got something with the leopards. He's just so good at finding these leopards, and they definitely come out whenever he's around, because he definitely works hard for the sightings with the leopard. So yeah, basically that afternoon shot was she'd already had her kill. She'd had a few bit of a feast on it. It was resting in the afternoon. It was quite hot yesterday afternoon, so yeah, a lot going on there. Cameron actually said she looked quite cute, how she kind of had her neck propped up in the wedge of kind of the tree there, like as if she'd gone to a spa. She was super relaxed in that branch, like she's laid on that branch before. It was just almost melting away into the branch. So I've just got some comments that have come through here. So Sandy Franklin, again, thank you for joining us. It's awesome to have you on safari with us this afternoon. Yeah, we've definitely had lots of luck with the leopards around. We did briefly, have Lalamba this morning. Cedric had a sighting of her, so it was really great for him to spend some time with her. I'm going to go through the next clip now. Let's see what is on our next highlight clip. This elephant bull is not happy with these hyena. He has given them quite the rev. Wasn't that awesome to see that vocalization? I mean, you always hear hyenas vocalizing, but to actually watch them vocalize, that was really loud. So yes, it has been a very eventful 24 hours, should I say, with Lalamba up in that tree. And yeah, yesterday, again, Lalamba, during this whole ordeal, Lalamba is lying up in the tree, eyes closed, completely asleep, relaxed, not moving at all, while we've got elephants chasing the hyena. Of course, we know the elephants at the moment are very protective over the marula trees, so we had the hyenas coming in, elephants chasing the hyenas. The hyenas, there was at least, how many did you count, Cam? At one stage there was 5, 6 hyenas kind of all around us, circling the tree that Lalamba was on, coming, checking to see if any bits and pieces of the kill might fall down so that they could get a snack. So it was a lot of activity, very busy. It was really awesome, like I said in the clip, to actually see and hear a hyena vocalizing so close to us there. Yeah, I must say, I've never seen a hyena vocalizing while sitting right next to it. So I really enjoyed that. That was amazing to be able to witness all of that, all happening in the same place, in the same space of time. Wow, it was an absolutely amazing sighting. Just got a few questions that are coming through here, so I'm just going to check up on our questions. So yes, thank you very much for sending through Anelia, the Queen of Juma. Definitely has spoilt us the last 2 days. She's been definitely making sure that we remember that she is the Queen of Juma, and isn't she so beautiful with that golden coat of hers and those blue eyes. So we've got another one, Peace to Ya. That sound of the hyenas, yeah, it's absolutely incredible to watch that. And again, while this was happening, Lalamba was just resting up in the tree, not phased at all. So yeah, she's definitely been gracing us with her presence, and we're very, very excited to have had her around. Okay, I'm going to play the next clip here. Isn't this just so entertaining? Look at these guys. They're popping their heads out of all those little holes, looking at us, their beady little eyes. Super hyperactive, busy. It's kind of like that little game you play. I think the kids, it's like a kid's game when you get these little creatures that pop out of the holes. And again, you have to try and catch them before they go back into the holes. So you can see this is obviously their little, where their colony lives in this old abandoned termite mound. There's quite a few holes all around the termite mound that you can see. I've seen some heads popping out near the bottom, on the left there. Oh, I love mongoose. They are full of character. What interesting little critters. This is a very good home for them, unless they have a snake that comes to visit them. There's not many other predators that can get them in here. Oh, look at these guys. I'm about to pause the clip soon. Oh, here we go. So, marula shortcake. Yes, I do love dwarf mongoose. So it's a pack of mongoose or a troop of mongoose, and you can get about normally 8 to about 30 individuals. I was surprised all the way up to 30 individuals in a group, but I did double check that. So yeah, they were really cute this morning. Cam and I had such a good time just sitting watching them, and their playful behavior just kind of reminded us to, every now and then you just need to not take life so seriously. Just sit and watch some mongoose and have a bit of a giggle, have a laugh, because they kept popping out of every single little hole that they could. It was very interesting to watch them. They're very inquisitive kind of behavior, and it was really delightful to watch.
This is OnSafari. In this particular case, it looks like he's made a coalition with his sons.
I'm sure this afternoon is going to be a fantastic drive, as always.
Now remember, this is live and interactive, so we'd love to hear from you.
Just having a look to see if we have any more questions that have come through. Please feel free to send your questions. We have a question from Catherine. social structure of mongoose. What I've seen, just from what I've seen, it seems like, again, like wild dogs, they have a bit of a pack kind of social structure where there'll be a breeding pair and the whole little troop or pack will actually then help to raise the young ones together. I mean, that's just what I've seen, and it's very cute how they're very protective and very defensive over the little ones, and make sure that they keep them safe and sound. And kind of like hyenas, they'll keep the little ones close to the den when they're really small, or the little colony site, and then only as they get bigger, then they'll actually take them further away, kind of like get them used to being away from home. And then if you catch them off guard, the little ones sometimes get disorientated and have no idea what's going on, and then one or two of the adults will have to come back to pull them in. So I'd probably guess that their social structure's kind of something like that, like basically two individuals that have the babies, and then the colony helps to raise them. Yeah. Cheetahs and other animals, thank you so much for joining us on safari again today. We're going to play through the next clip and see what we have.
Things what yep, there we go. There we go. I'll say, yeah, she comes down. Let me dive into the bush first, use it as leverage. Yeah, dive into the bush. Into a little jackleberry. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. You see how she looks through those leaves. Look at that. That's a clever way, Nadine. I think she's clever. That's a clever way. Use a little bush as a little leverage there. Easy way to come. And jump, jump, jump. Alright, there we go. There's an elephant in the background, as you can see. She's not going to go and hunt that elephant, I promise you. So I think she will avoid that elephant at all costs. He's busy doing a Fleming grimace. Maybe picking up on a scent of another leopard. Always opening their mouths like that. There we go. She's going to move slowly, away stealthily. She's going to move out of the sighting. I watch her. Oh, she's going to go past this elephant. Hello. Oh, the elephant is watching. He's like, okay, all right, I'm out of here.
There we go. Of course, we had to end off the show with Tlalamba. So, yeah, lovely image of her sitting up there on her throne, having a good lookout to see if there's anyone around. So, while Cedric this morning was with Tlalamba, we did get a radio in that Nsumi, another young female leopard, was in the area. So, Cam and I shot off and tried to go and see if we could follow up on Nsumi. Along the way, we did find some old male leopard tracks, but yeah, it looked like it could have been from yesterday, and it was an individual male that kind of came in and went out. So, as Cedric said there, she was Fleming grimace, so having a sniff out to see if there were any other leopards in the area. So, if Nsumi is around, she's pretty brave to be here while Tlalamba is here. Yeah, Cedric was definitely also came and joined us in the search to see if we could find Nsumi after he lost Lalamba there. But yeah, unfortunately, she kind of came into a block and maybe just disappeared into that block. It was very thick. We did a lot of circling around, tried our best to see if we could find her, but unfortunately, we didn't quite find her. So yeah, that could be why she was having a good scout out, having a look to see maybe there's another leopard in the area. We did have alarm calls yesterday as well, vervet monkey alarm calls. So there's definitely another leopard in the area. As to who, we're not too sure. And the verdict isn't out yet. There's been some guesses, but yeah, definitely Nsumi needs to be careful if she comes across the Queen of Juma. She might not be too impressed with her there. So we've got a message from Candace. So Candace, yes, thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm also looking forward to this afternoon safari. So yeah, basically there's leopard activity kind of in the southeastern part of Juma. There's that one male that's been roaming around. So no one's managed to get a hold of him or see who he is. So he's been ninjaing through the reserve, so not too sure where he is or who he is, but we're definitely going to keep a lookout for that. Be nice to bump into a lion. We'll take our lucky little lion with us. Maybe it'll bring us some lion luck. And yeah, see what we can find this afternoon. Really, we're raring to go. Looking forward to getting out there. It's been a bit of an overcast day today, which is quite nice. Could be good for the cats. Yeah, my plan for the afternoon, probably going to head into the northern side of Juma first and make our way south. Let's work it like that. Yeah, we'll see if we can pick up on any tracks, what's out there, and enjoy all the little critters along the way, and check out any of the watering holes. Yeah, just see what's happening around there. We've been so focused on here and Lalamba and what's happening in this area, so it'll be nice to kind of branch out and go see what's happening everywhere else, because we've been really on a leopard mission the last few days. So I'm really looking forward to this afternoon. I'm going to pack up all my things. We can start making our way to the vehicle. Got a little lucky lion with us. I'm going to stand up here, and yeah, got my coffee, and we are pretty much ready to make our way. So we'll see you out there, folks.
This program features live coverage of an African safari and may include animal kills and carcasses. Viewer discretion is advised.